Today is a very auspicious day, Holy Appearance Day of Sita Thakurani, eternal consort of Sri Advaita Acharya. First I will read about her and then I will explain the meaning of this song, prayer to Jogamaya. Sita Devi or Sita Thakurani is the potency of Advaita Acharya, who is the avatar of Mahavishnu or Sadashiva also. Vishnu is never being without his potency. There are three potencies of Lord Vishnu, Shri, Bhu and Lila. Sita Devi's appearance is on the 5th day of the waxing moon, 4th night of the month of Bhadra. Sri Advaita Acharya, the effective cause for the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in our world, had two consorts. One was named Shri, the other Sita. Srimati Sita Thakurani was the daughter of Nrisingha Bhaduri. She was married to Advaita Acharya in Fulia Nagar. Fulia is where Haridas Thakur also did his bhajan. Srimati Sita Thakurani is Jogamaya according to Gaur Ganodesh Dipika. The Gaur Parsha Charitavali says that according to the Gaur Ganodesh Dipika, Sita Thakurani, the wife of Sri Advaita Acharya, is Jogamaya, and her sister Shri is the Prakash, or manifestation of her, or of Jogamaya. Jogamaya Bhagavati Grihini Tasya Sampratam Sita Rupenavatirna Shri Namni Tat Prakashataha. In Krishna Lila, she was Purnamasi, the mother of Sandipani Muni, grandmother of Madhumangal, and Nandimukhi, and a disciple of Narada Muni. In Dwapar Yuga, during the celebration of Krishna's birth ceremony, she was present in the house of Nanda and at that time gave Nanda and Jashoda many instructions on how to care for the child. The Chaitanya Charitamrita gives the following account of Sita Thakurani's visit to the house of Jagannath Mishra after the birth of the Lord. Advaita Acharya Bharja Jagat Pujito Arja Nam Tar Sita Thakurani Acharyer Agya Paya Gelo Upohar Loya Dekite Balak Shiromani. By the order of Sri Advaita Acharya, Srimati Sita Thakurani, who is revered by the entire universe as his venerable consort, went to see that crest jewel of babies, bringing with her many offerings. She blessed the newly born child by placing fresh grass and paddy on his head, saying, "May you be blessed with a long span of life." Being aware of Sachimata's previous tragic history of miscarriages, she gave the child the name Nimai, one who was born under a Nim tree. Nim removes the ghosts and evil spirits and like this. She brought gold earrings, toe rings made of silver coins, and gold armlets and bracelets, gleaming conch shell ornaments for each arm, twisted silver anklets, and many necklaces of gold, coins, tiger nails studded with gold, silken cord to adorn the waist and loins, and every type of ornament imaginable for the hands and feet. Beautiful colored silken cloth, shirts, and chadars of beautiful bordered silken cloth, and many such things. Also, on the day of the mother and son's bathing, Srimati Sita Thakurani came and offered clothing and ornaments in honor of Sri Jagannath Mishra and his son. After happily accepting the veneration of Srimati Sachi Devi and Sri Jagannath Mishra, Srimati Sita Thakurani returned to her home. From that day on, Sita Thakurani would often come to Mayapur from Shantipur in order to teach Sachi Mata how to care for the new baby. She would give her many different instructions on how to raise children. And after helping with the child in this way, she would return to Shantipur. When it came time for the child's birthday ceremony, Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi let the worshipable Sita Thakurani be the first to offer the child his new clothes. Sri Sita Thakurani is to be worshipped just as much as Sachi Devi herself, as the mother of the universe. Sita Thakurani, being always overwhelmed with Vatsalya Prema, treated him, means Mahaprabhu, as affectionately as if he were her own son. The Lord himself also treated her with the same kind of regard and affection that he had for Sachi Devi herself. Sri Sita Thakurani bore 3 sons, Achyutananda, Krishna Mishra and Gopal Mishra, who were followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Jagannath Mishra's son Vishwarup, Nimai's older brother, had grown up, he suddenly took sannyas. The grief and agony of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi upon their son's leaving was great. At that time, Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani consoled Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi and helped take care of Nimai. Then also you heard in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Mahaprabhu also eventually took sannyas and was going towards Vrindavan, but Nityananda Prabhu tricked him by the help of some cowherd boys to return back towards Navadip, and he called Advaita Acharya, and Advaita Acharya came with the boat, and then he took him to his home in Shantipur. So there it is very elaborately described how Sita Thakurani would cook for many days for all the devotees. They came from Navadip, and also Mahaprabhu and Nityananda and his associates, they all met there, and there was only this, Nama Sankirtan and Prasad. Sita Thakurani would cook, and then later also Sachi Mata, when she came, she also cooked. And in Puri, when Advaita Acharya invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for lunch, he himself was cooking and Sita Thakurani was cutting the vegetables, assisting. And other pastimes also, they came together. First only male devotees came first year, second year, on third year also wives came to meet Mahaprabhu, and then every year they would come. And Sita Thakurani had this parental affection for Mahaprabhu. Then Sita Devi is the potency of Mahadev, and by her grace we will get the mercy of Mahadev. Mahadev means Shiva, here means Sadashiva, because Advaita Acharya is Sadashiva. Mahavishnu and Sadashiva, both. So his consort is Sita Devi. We should worship Jogamaya, internal potency, she will take us to Supreme Lord, while Mahamaya will entangle us in this material world. When we are averse to Sri Krishna, we will be under the control of Mahamaya. And when we become inclined to serve Supreme Lord, we will be under the influence of Yogamaya. Srila Sridhar Maharaj used, I like how he used the term. He said, in carrying current, that is Yogamaya, and out carrying current is Mahamaya. We are marginal potency. One side is Yogamaya, internal potency. Another side is Mahamaya. So we are marginal Tatashta potency. We are conscious being. We have thinking, feeling, willing, choice. So we, being ignorant, we become attracted to Mahamaya. Like insects, they are attracted to light. They don't know that that light or fire will kill them. That is why they're going there, but they are attracted. Like that, Maya looks very dazzling. Because it is Krishna's potency. Brahma also told, this world looks very real because it is coming from you. And it is like a phantasmagoria in desert, optical illusion. Seems like there is water, but it is not. Like that, this Maya is there. So those jivas, not all jivas, only those jivas who misused their relative independence and wanted to enjoy Maya, they were caught by Maya and they were out-carrying current in external world, the material. But if you took shelter of Yogamaya, internal potency, then that is in carrying current that will take you to the service of Krishna. We need that grace. Without the grace of internal potency, we cannot get the service of Krishna. Even if by Gyan we again come from Maya to marginal position, again we will fall down because that is not stable unless we take shelter of internal potency, pure devotee, then we can get the service of Krishna with their grace. When you take shelter of Yogamaya, internal potency, Sita Thakurani, you will get the service of Supreme Lord by her mercy. Do not consider Sita Devi as an ordinary woman of this world. Advaita Acharya is Sadashiva. He played his earthly pastime for 125 years. So today we should remember them. We offer our innumerable obeisances to the lotus feet of Sita Devi and Shri Devi. That is another consort of Advaita Acharya who is a manifestation of Sita Devi, that Prakash. They are not different. And beg for their causeless mercy. By their mercy, we get entrance in holy abode of the Supreme Lord. Otherwise, we would remain in the clutches of Mahamaya. We should surrender to the lotus feet of Guru and Guru Varga, who are not different from her. Without surrender, if we will try to cross over the material ocean by our strength, then we will fall down from our devotional path that very moment. We should serve and associate with Vaishnavas. They are expansions of Yogamaya. Never blaspheme Vaishnavas. Vaishnava charana bina bhava parabar, bhakati binot nare hoi bare par. Without taking the shelter of the lotus feet of Vaishnavas, no one will be able to cross over the ocean of material existence. So we sang this song in the beginning. These last two lines Gurudev here quoted. So we will read the whole song. It is a prayer to Jogamaya by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Yes. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Maybe I will remember. So this song we were singing, Amar Saman Hi Nahi Hai Sangsare. There is no one in this world as wretched as I am. Having fallen into the vast ocean of material existence, I have become most agitated. O Yoga Maya, O worshipful goddess of the Vaishnavas, O Mother of the universe, when will you bestow your mercy and lift your veil of Mahamaya? That I wanted to say that Haridas Thakur could not be disturbed by Mahamaya when she came to offer. That is not possible for any conditioned soul, that he can resist attraction of Maya Devi if she comes. Not possible. But because Haridas Thakur was getting the sweetness of service of Krishna, he could not be attracted. So here, by the grace of Yogamaya, internal potency, when we take shelter, then she will lift that veil of Mahamaya, because they are one and the same person, but in different functions. According to our disposition, now it will come. I have heard your glories from the Vedic literatures. You bind the souls who are averse to Krishna and make them engage in worldly life, in this karma chakra all the time. But Maya is not guilty. She is not to be blamed. We wanted to enjoy, lord it over, and became averse to the service of Krishna. Then she caught us. And it is a kind of punishment and a prison house. Durga is jailer. So that we get punishment, but actually this punishment is merciful punishment. It is meant to rectify us. It is not punishment out of malice. It is to make us understand and rectify our mistake. To that person who, through the gradual dawning of good fortune, means accumulation of sukriti, knowingly or unknowingly in this world, you do something which is for the pleasure of Krishna or his devotees. Like Prahlad Maharaj, unknowingly in past life, he fasted on Rishinga Chaturdashi because with that prostitute, they were quarreling and they were so much disturbed they could not eat or sleep. And that was Rishinga Chaturdashi, so he got that fruit. And there are many other examples. One bird was shot by a hunter, and that bird was falling down, dying, but falling in such a way that he circumambulated the temple of Vishnu. So immediately he got human birth and sadhu sangha. And many such examples of how, or you get prasad, or you hear Nagar Sankirtan or you see only the devotional shastra or devotee or something, that when that is gathered enough, then that is the dawning of good fortune. That is also provided by Krishna in this world. He provides us with all this enjoyment because we want it, and at the same time he provides for us this opportunity of gathering Sukriti. Then when the jiva develops a favorable disposition toward Sri Krishna, you grant liberation and make him free from lamentation and fear. So those jivas who become inclined to the service of Krishna, then by the grace of Maya, both Mahamaya and Yogamaya, they will give him the service of Krishna, by which he will also be liberated from this. And when you are liberated from misidentification with matter, then there is no more any shock, lamentation, not possible, because that is not related to you. You are different from material energy, and you are not depending for your existence, for your knowledge, for your bliss, not depending on that material energy. And that is always changing. So there is no lamentation for you, because you are aloof from that. And there is no fear. Fear comes only when we misidentify with matter. And then we think, I will die, I will suffer. But liberated jiva, she is totally aloof from this Maya. There is no fear, totally no fear, because you are eternal and blissful and everything. O Mother, please show your causeless mercy to this servant and grant me shelter in Vrindavan, for you are Yogamaya herself. Here in Bangla, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Dase Janani Kori, Akoitava Doya. Koitava means cheating. Akoitava means without cheating. So, why it is said like that? Because demigods like Durga, Kali, and that Kamakya Devi there in Assam, that is Kali, they have two dispositions, demigods. One is they will grant worldly desires, they will fulfill. That is Koitavadoya, cheating. Outwardly looks like, oh, I'm very blessed, I got these material things, but in reality that will keep you in this material world. That is why it is called Koitavadoya, cheating mercy. But there is another, Akoitavadoya, which is not cheating mercy, real mercy, but we conditioned souls, we are not able to recognize that that is actual mercy. Like there was one Brahmin there in Assam. He was worshipping Kali, that Kamakya Devi, for getting wealth. But because he was simple-hearted, that Kamakya gave him Akoitavadoya, not cheating mercy, and she gave him Krishna mantra, and he was chanting, and he got some transcendental bliss from within. He never experienced anything like that before. And that was enough to make him understand that there is some superior reality he should search for. So he was searching. He went to many sadhus and asking like this. Finally, he came to Vrindavan, to Gopakumar, and got bona fide guru, and he taught him everything. So that is Akoitavadoya. Or Shiva, he sent that Jivan Chakravarti to Sanatan Goswami. They will do this. So here Thakur Bhaktivinoda is praying, you are Jogamaya. So you give this mercy to me, you give me the shelter in Vrindavan. By disregarding you, how can the jivas attain Shri Krishna? It is impossible. Krishna manifested his Rasa Lila pastimes only by your mercy. Jogamaya is arranging all those pastimes and different bhavas. You are an eternal companion of Shri Krishna and the mother of the universe. You have shown me the transcendental wish-fulfilling jewel of Krishna consciousness. Krishna Chintamani. Whatever you desire, it will fulfill. That is why we should not desire other things other than service of Krishna when we are chanting Harinam. Otherwise, you will get those things. Like in previous life, Dhruva was one, I think Brahmin or Pur something, I would have to hear again. And he had one classmate who was the son of a king, prince, he was prince. And sometimes Dhruva visited their palace and he saw all that opulence and like this. And he was chanting Harinam. Yes, I think he was Brahmin. He was chanting Harinam and thinking, oh, this is very nice. So in next life, he became Dhruva, son of a king. But because he also got that Sukriti, something from chanting, he also got association of Narad and everything. But that desire was also fulfilled. In Bhagavatam, Vritrasur, in previous life, he is Chitraketu Maharaj. He became pure devotee. At first, he wanted to have son. But then by the grace of Angira Rishi and Narad, that attachment was removed and he got Supreme Lord. Then Parvati cursed him, you know the history. Then he became Vritrasur. And Vritrasur, when he was fighting with Indra, he told him, you kill me. You throw that weapon which was constructed to kill me, you throw that, you kill me. I'm your greatest enemy. If you don't kill me, you will never have peaceful life. So you kill me. Then Indra was thinking, no one wants to die. Why he's saying like that? Oh, perhaps he wants that I should throw that weapon and then he will catch and retaliate like as he did before. So Indra was hesitating. Then Vritrasur said, why you are hesitating? You kill me. I am a devotee and you are also a devotee. But you are devotee in order to keep this heavenly realm for you. But I am not like that devotee. I want the service of Supreme Lord only. So you don't worry about this kingdom. You kill me. Then Indra again thought, oh, he's a greater devotee than me. He's speaking like this. He's greater devotee, so surely Krishna will fulfill his desire and he will give him heaven. Indra was thinking like that. Because those who have come, they see everyone in this world is after come. Even sadhus and everyone. thereafter calm, because my eyes are with calm. And those who want money, they see everyone in this world, they are only after money, nothing else. And those who are devotees, they will see, those who are real devotees, Uttamadhikaris, they will see everyone is serving Krishna except me. Indirectly or indirectly, they are all serving except me. So Indra thought, surely he will give him. Then Indra, understanding the thought of Vritrasura, understanding the thought of Indra, he understood, he said, no, he will not give me, he will give you. Because whom Krishna thinks his own person and has affection for him, he will not give him all this worldly property, because he knows that will cause so many problems, anxiety and malice and envy and fighting, so many things. So he does not give to him. That is his mercy. And even if for the argument's sake, we can say that if some ignorant devotee, he wants some worldly things, Krishna will put obstacle to that. He will not give. That is his mercy. But if we are in anarthas, we are unable to understand that that is actual mercy. We think, I will worship Krishna, but I want money and so many things from this world I want. When I get that, then I will understand, yes, Krishna is merciful to me. Then it is okay. But if Krishna puts obstacle to material property and enjoyment and all this, then we think he is not merciful. He is enemy, and we will stop worshipping. Because we are calculating from the standpoint of anarthas. That is why demigods, they are giving Koitava Dvaya also. That cheating mercy. They will fulfill all material desires. But if you are very fortunate, then they will give you Akoitavam, non-cheating mercy. They will bestow you devotion to Krishna. For that we should pray. But Vaishnava Acharyas and Krishna, they will try to put obstacle to fulfillment of those desires, those who will take shelter of bona fide Guru. And so Vritasur said that is mercy of Krishna, but only those who are real devotees, they can understand. O Mother, please glance upon me without reservation. Again, Nishkapata Hoye, Mata Chao Mor Pan, Nishkapata, sincerely. Please don't cheat me with those desires, with fulfilling those other desires. Also, demigods, they have no direct relationship with us. That is why they will fulfill everything, not calculating whether that is good for us or not. They will just fulfill. But mother can, like if there is one on the table, there is one red pill, poisonous pill, and child is there. Child, he wants to put everything in his mouth, but he does not know. So he will try to take that, and mother will obstruct. No, don't take this. Again, child will want, and like this she will always obstruct. But those who have no relation with that child, with affection, one time, two times they will say, then they will, okay, you take and die, because they have no affection. But mother cannot say like that. That is why Krishna has that Badanya, that munificent mercy. He does not give these things which will harm because of affection and his pure devotees. They only want our eternal welfare. Unless we are cheaters also, if we don't take shelter of bona fide guru, then Krishna will also grant other desires, but still there will be one difference. When demigods, they will give and you will enjoy that, and again you will want the same thing. But if Krishna will fulfill some your material desire, he will fulfill in such a way that you will not want to ask for that again. That will be the difference, because his mercy inside. But if you take shelter of bona fide guru, then even that he will not fulfill. He will not give. He will obstruct. That is his mercy. But only those who are real devotees, they can see it as a mercy. O Mother, please glance upon me without reservation, so that my faith in the Vaishnavas may increase at every moment. You see what kind of prayer Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, like Dhritarashtra. He said in his last prayer, let my karma go as it has to go. That is okay. But I have one request, Krishna. You give me the friendship of your devotees. Real devotee never prays for liberation, but only for devotion. He is not telling to Krishna, you release me from suffering. That is some other separate desire. They are only praying for the service of Krishna. What I did according to my karma, that I will have to get. I don't mind that. I may be born as an animal or insect or Brahma or whatever. That does not, or in hell or in heaven, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying. And Mahaprabhu also, Janmani Janmanishwara, Bhavatam. I only want your devotion. So Dhritarashtra was praying like that. I want the friendship relation with your devotees. While I am in this world, let me have friendship with your devotees. Because when you are with devotees, then automatically devotion is coming and you get the service. And that is what is really required. So here Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying, let my faith in the Vaishnavas increase at every moment. Without taking shelter of the lotus feet of Vaishnavas, Bhakti-Vinod is not able to cross the ocean of material existence. Vaishnava charana bina bhava parabar, bhakati vinod nare hoi bare par. It is not possible. Because we are marginal potency. We are not independent. Those who are internal potency, they are by default devotees of Krishna, all the time serving him, Nitya Siddhas. But we are marginal potency. We require their grace to get that devotion and service, or to awaken that devotion and get the service. Then, by devotion only, one can cross over this ocean of material existence. By anything else, you cannot. You may come to by some austerity, you may come to some platform of almost being liberated from Maya, but you will fall down unless you take shelter of Krishna through bona fide devotee. Narottam Thakur also said in that song, Mayare Korea Jai, Charano na Jai, Sadhu Kripa Bina Nahi Kopai. Or another version is, Guru Vaishnav Kripa Bina Nahi Kopai. You cannot win over this Maya, Mahamaya, without the grace of Sadhu or Guru and Vaishnava. By their grace, we can get devotion or awaken devotion to Krishna. We are dependent. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying for this to Jogamaya. Today we are observing the appearance day of Sita Thakurani, the consort of Advaita Acharya Prabhu. She is Jogamaya. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying in this way, and if we follow this, then she will be satisfied. Also, I am remembering Sita Thakurani and bowing down to her and praying for her causeless mercy to forgive all offenses which I may have done knowingly or unknowingly, and to bestow her causeless mercy to give the service of her lotus feet and the lotus feet of her eternal husband or eternal that Pati, Sita Pati, that is Advaita Acharya, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, I pray for her causeless mercy to bestow this pure devotion to Krishna and his devotees.